Welcome back, traveler. When last we met, the mystery of the pink cable had finally been solved. Julian Mantle discovered that true strength is woven one choice at a time. Every promise kept, every temptation resisted, every difficult task completed. But another question remained unanswered. For if the sacred wrestler possessed such extraordinary strength, why did he suddenly fall? The following morning, Julian returned to the valley, seeking answers. But the monks of Sivana rarely reveal a lesson directly. Instead, they reveal its cause. And waiting beside the sacred wrestler was a symbol Julian had never noticed before: a polished golden stopwatch.
Curious, Julian could not hide his confusion. Master, why would a giant of such strength carry a watch? The monk smiled. Because most people misunderstand wealth. He pointed toward the world below. People spend their lives protecting gold, yet they waste the one treasure that can never be replaced. Julian looked at the golden stopwatch. Time, the true currency of life. The monk led Julian toward a flowing river. Watch carefully. The water moved endlessly downstream. Can you stop the river? No, Julian replied. Can you call yesterday's water back? No. The monk nodded. Time behaves the same way. Every second passes only once. The rich cannot buy more of it. The powerful cannot command it. And the wise never waste it. Julian looked again at the golden stopwatch.
The monk pointed toward the golden stopwatch. Let me tell you a story. Long ago, there lived a merchant who dreamed of becoming rich. He worked harder than anyone, earlier than everyone, later than everyone, and eventually he succeeded. The merchant built great homes, owned great treasures, and commanded enormous wealth. But something strange happened. The richer he became, the less life he seemed to have. He was always preparing for tomorrow and never living today. By the time he realized the mistake, the years were gone.
Julian listened carefully. The merchant made the same mistake most people make. He confused movement with progress. The monk pointed toward the world. Many people rush from task to task, meeting to meeting, message to message. They are busy all day, yet accomplish very little. Julian frowned. Then what should a person do? The monk smiled. The archer does not aim at every target. He chooses one, and that is why he hits it.
The monk lifted the golden stopwatch. Every person receives the same 24 hours. Then why do some accomplish so much more? The monk pointed toward the rising sun. Because masters protect their finest hours. While others drift through the day, they create, they practice, they build, they improve. The world is often asleep, while greatness is quietly being constructed. The secret is not having more time. The secret is using your best time wisely. Julian looked toward the sunrise.
The next morning, the monk led Julian into a vast orchard. Hundreds of trees stretched across the hills, but something unusual caught Julian's attention. A small number of trees carried most of the fruit. Why is that? Julian asked. The monk smiled. Because nature understands a secret most humans forget. A small number of causes create most results. He pointed toward the orchard. A few trees produce most of the harvest. A few decisions shape most of a life. A few hours create most achievements. Focus on the vital few. Ignore the trivial many.
As they continued walking, the monk stopped beside a row of ancient mirrors. Tell me, Julian, what steals the most time from people? Julian thought carefully. Failure? The monk shook his head. Laziness? Again, the monk shook his head. Most lives are not destroyed by great mistakes. They are consumed by small distractions. A few minutes here, a few minutes there, repeated every day until years disappear. Julian looked into the mirrors, and suddenly, he saw the thieves. That evening, Julian sat alone reflecting on the lesson. For years, he had chased too many things at once. More success, more status, more possessions, and yet less peace. The Golden Stopwatch had revealed an uncomfortable truth. Every yes is also a no. To choose one path means leaving another behind. For the first time, Julian stopped asking what he could add and began asking what he should remove. The process of mastery had begun. The monk and Julian stood silently watching the valley below. Minutes passed. Neither spoke. Finally, Julian asked, "Master, what does the stopwatch truly mean?" The monk smiled. "It is not a tool for measuring time." The wind moved gently across the mountains. "It is a reminder that every moment is sacred. Most people live as though they possess endless tomorrows. The wrestler carries the stopwatch so he never forgets that today matters, because a life well lived is built one moment at a time."
The next morning, Julian awoke before sunrise. But something had changed. For the first time, he was no longer chasing the day. He watched the sunrise. He ate slowly. He listened carefully. He focused completely on one task at a time. And strangely, he accomplished more than ever before. The hours no longer controlled him. He had begun controlling the hours. And for the first time in many years, Julian felt truly present.
And so, the mystery of the Golden Stopwatch was finally understood. Julian learned that time is life, not something to spend carelessly, but something to treasure. He discovered that greatness does not belong to those who are busiest. It belongs to those who use their moments wisely. As the ancient lesson came to an end, the library grew quiet once more. But then, something unusual happened. A mysterious fragrance filled the air, and somewhere, a new page began to turn.